Whenever you're ready.
It's the moment to decide how do you want to live in the future. Would you like to live in a place like this, where is nature, a place where you are able to breathe, or would you prefer to live in a place like this? Because this is what we are doing with the world. In the future, would you like your kids to grow up in a place like this? Because if you think this, it means you are crazy. According to studies of the University of Arizona, the United States produces 20% of the greenhouse gases of the world. To change this is not only on hands of the government and the corporations. It also depends on the actions you take now. Humans have a tendency to think that everything is going to be there forever, and we don't realize about the consequences of our acts. All of you, as college students, the adults of the future, have the responsibility of making this situation change. The basic ideas of this presentation are show us the consequences of our actions and teach us easy ways to solve these problems. Welcome to Recycle or Die. The North Pacific Garbage Patch is the biggest dam in the world. It's located in the Pacific and it's underwater. 90% of this trash comes basically from land, and it's especially from the rivers. The trash comes from North America, Japan, and China, basically. All the currents accumulate all the trash in that square you can see in the middle. It's called the convergence zone. Now we are going to watch a video that will explain to you a little bit more about this.
Scientists believe the world's largest garbage dump isn't on land, it's in the Pacific Ocean. Estimated to be twice the size of Texas, the Great Pacific Garbage Patch stretches from the coast of California all the way to Japan. In some places, the man-made debris is 90 feet deep. Marine biologists estimate that 90% of the 3.5 million tons of floating trash is all plastic. In some parts of the ocean, there's already 6 times more plastic than plankton, which is the food many fish rely on to survive.
The Everest Death Zone. It consists of 50 tons of trash accumulated at 26,000 feet altitude. It's the highest dam in the world. There is now a mission to clean it that is called the Mission Death Zone. This mission consists on 20 Sherpas, like this one you have here, that are going to be going up and down to remove all the garbage. One Sherpa affirms, according to an interview given to a Discovery magazine called The Tree Hugger, that at least there are 8 corpses there that they see every day when they are going up and down. And now, with this mission, they want also to move these corpses again down. There are 4,000 climbers that have climbed the Everest since 1953, and they have left there 50 tons of garbage. The garbage was under the snow in the past, but now it's coming out to the surface due to the global warming. Now we are going to see some easy ways you can use to help recycling. There is a newspaper that is called the NSA that is really involved with recycling and wants to give us some advices of what we can do to help. First, try to buy always recycled objects instead of new objects, because with this you increase the demand of these objects and reduce the other ones. Second, try to use reusable bags instead of plastic bags. This bag we have here is a recycled bag, and you should try to do this. Third, don't waste paper. Use all the pages until there's no space. And when you have finished with the papers, don't throw them away. Try to recycle them. This newspaper also offers the possibility of recycling your cans, even plastic or glass. If you are interested, I can give you the address of this place after my presentation. There's another website called Earth Easy that gives also some good advices to recycling at home. First, recycle your newspapers and magazines, because recycling a 4-foot stack of newspapers saves the equivalent of 1 40-foot tree. Try to separate the plastics from the garbage and recycle them. Many kinds of plastics are accepted in many places here. Recycle your glass. You have to separate according to the color, green, clear, or brown. This website gives us one last advice. Be original and try to create your own recycled objects. It's a fact that many artists create their art from the garbage. It's a good way to spending your time without spending any money. In my country, there's more people that every day care about recycling. The government is going to make now necessary for all the Spanish people to recycle. Saving energy is also helping the world. If you are not in a room, try to switch off the lights. And also, if you are not watching TV, switch it off. We have seen the consequences of our actions. And now we have to know what we have learned. If you want this, and this, start recycling now. Thank you very much.